ॐ अजाय नमः। ॐ अव्ययाय नमः। ॐ अविनाशिने नमः। ॐ अचिन्त्याय नमः। ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः। ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः। ॐ अनिकेताय नमः। ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ अन्तःसाक्षिणे नमः। ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ आनन्दाय नमः। ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः। ॐ ईश्वराय नमः। ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः। ॐ उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः। ॐ एकस्मै नमः। ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः। ॐ करुणासागराय नमः। ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः। ॐ कालातीताय नमः। ॐ कैवल्यस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ कृतात्मने नमः। ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः। ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः। ॐ गुरवे नमः। ॐ गुणातीताय नमः। ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः। ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः। ॐ चिन्नसंशयाय नमः। ॐ जगदात्मने नमः। ॐ जगत्साक्षिणे नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः। ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः। ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ तपोवनशिष्याय नमः। ॐ तपस्विने नमः। ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः। ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ तेजस्विने नमः। ॐ देहातीताय नमः। ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः। ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः। ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः। ॐ धीमते नमः। ॐ धीराय नमः। ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः। ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः। ॐ निःस्पृहाय नमः। ॐ निरुपमाय नमः। ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः। ॐ नित्याय नमः। ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः। ॐ परमाय नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ पावनाय नमः। ॐ पावकाय नमः। ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः। ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः। ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः। ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः। ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः। ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः। ॐ भूम्ने नमः। ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः। ॐ महर्षये नमः। ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः। ॐ मनोहराय नमः। ॐ महात्मने नमः। ॐ मेधाविने नमः। ॐ यतात्मने नमः। ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः। ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः। ॐ वाग्मिने नमः। ॐ विभवे नमः। Om Vinodapriyaya Namah. Om Vinayashilaya Namah. Om Vitaragaya Namah. Om Vedanta Vedyaya Namah. Om Shantaya Namah. Om Shanti Pradaya Namah. Om Shastrodharakaya Namah. Om Shuddha Sattvaya Namah. Om Shruti Paragaya Namah. Shrotriyaya Namah. Om Sannyasine Namah. Om Samabuddhaye Namah. Om Satchidanandaya Namah. Om Sarvahita Chintakaya Namah. Om Satya Sankalpaya Namah. Om Santushtaya Namah. Om Sadave Namah. Om Sumanase Namah. Om Suhrude Namah. Om Swayam Jyotishe Namah. Om Sthita Prajnaya Namah. Om Khamashilaya Namah. Om Jnana Murtaye Namah. Om Jnana Yogine Namah. Om Jnana Triptaya Namah. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. We are at the half mark exactly today. Out of 108 names, we are 54. In that book you see, the 54 is Nirupamaaya Namah. As I was telling, the 108 names of Gurudev is 108 virtues. Let us say that I place a flower here and ask you to take a picture. So, where do you take the picture from? Wherever you are. You take a camera or iPhone or whatever, you take a picture. Now, I will ask him to take a picture from this angle. And I take a picture from here. No, you have to come here. So, and she takes a picture from there. And somebody is standing there above, let us say, and takes a picture from there. Now, different pictures are taken and different way they look. If you take a flower, from this angle it will look one way, in this angle another way. From the top it may not even look like a flower. But it does not become a flower. The picture is, the object is the same, but from which angle you are looking at makes your experience. Is it not true? Yes. So if I show this picture of mine and the picture of that one and give it to someone, is it the same? He will have time to think, it doesn't look the same. But then I tell that it is a different angle of the same thing. Sometimes we are so particular about how our pictures are taken, right? Then if let us say that you're losing hair somewhere here and somebody takes a picture from here, you don't like it. Take a picture from the front, and don't take picture from the top and all those things. For you also.
Yeah, exactly.
It is okay. Now, after some time it will happen. So, we don't also like our picture to be taken when we are not watching or we are in a different, attire, physical, whatever. In the same way, so even though the object is the same, but the angle of view makes it different. The interesting thing is that I may not agree with the fact that both are same, but somebody says, I am the one who kept the flower and I know everybody took the same picture only. Therefore, it is the same. Just because one picture doesn't look like another does not mean the object is not the same. Like another example. You go back home, not now, but when you go back home, look at the picture of your marriage. Or look at the picture before the marriage. Would you like it or not? I had a lot of hair. I was thin. I was looking more smarter. And I was looking more, beautiful. It's the same you. The same you, right? And it has changed because your body has undergone many changes. But you, the one who was there 20 years back at the, at the marriage hall, happily you are sitting there. And now, after 20-25 years old, same person. Anything changed? As far as you are concerned, same person. So can we say there are two different people there? No, it's not two different people. You look at, your child's, your son's small, when he was 1 year old, is that some I see that?
Yeah.
Is it these two?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Are they same? They are. But they might have become different now, because of the hair and the growth and many other things. So different angles or different times, or somebody may put on makeup or appear differently on a stage, let us say. And then when he finishes that stage drama and then removes his makeup and comes down, you are the same. You, the one who acted as a beggar, is the same person. Yes. So probably that appearance may be different, but the person is the same. Time may be different, but the person is the same. Angle is different, but the person is the same. Right? Now, another scenario. Let us say that you are at work and you are surrounded by the directors of the company. How do you behave? And then when you come home, how do you behave? Also there is a boss, that's a different thing. But is it not there, you behave in a particular way, especially Indians it happens. You send them to a place where there are strict rules about discipline and time. They have to bring their entry ticket and then they have to sit in a particular place and they should not bring any food, etc. They will oblige. You go to any Indian function, just the opposite. They will bring the coffee inside, even if it is written there, don't drink inside. Or did you bring your entry ticket? Forgot. Because, we take it for granted. That happens very often for us, when we send them the ticket, send them the entry pass and tell them you have to bring, without that there is no entry. They'll come there, we never received the email. We never received the ticket. Some you have seen this. If it had been any program, in a public place where it is not Indian, you try that, you will never allow you inside. So place may be different. And according to the place, you may behave different. Or in the company of different people, you may behave differently. Why? Even though the same, why there is so much difference in you, in the behavior? Now, all said and done, what we find is that we fail to know who really we are, and therefore appearance is different, situations are different, and surrounding company is different. All this is make so many different changes to us. The one which does not change at any cost is called Nirupama. Upmani. Upma means, you know what is Upma? Upama. Incomparable. You know why it's incomparable? Because it is always the same. Many years back, if you have seen the sun, And now you look at the sun, it's the same sun. Many years back you have seen the moon when you were young. Now also you look at the same moon, the moon is the same. But you have changed. Your attitude towards that has changed. Your understanding of that has changed. Earlier you might have seen such a beautiful, bright, beautiful thing on the sky. Now you see it's another planet. Another hanging, then another, what do you call that? Satellite of the earth. And the stars, you look at it. Now, you may appreciate stars more than the moon, because the moon is here, the stars are far away. Actually, every star is bigger than the moon. That understanding you have got now. So, my understanding or approach or the way I look at different, but the object remaining the same. So, that which is not subject to any change in Vedanta is called Satyam. The definition is that Trikale Abhi Abhadita Vastu Satyam. In 3 periods of time, past, present and future, that which is not subject to change is called Satyam. And that is incomparable because there is nothing else like that. If there is anything that will never change, there is only one. You know why? The logic goes like this. If there is another, both will influence each other. If there is another, the one will have an impact of the other. Obviously. That is by logic, it cannot be two. Anything that is not subject to change at all the three periods of time has to be one without a second. One without a second means what? Nothing to compare with. That's called Nirupamaaya. So now you tell me, is there anything like this in the world? Is there anything? Even if you say there is a sun which is so bright and beautiful and so powerful, there are many suns actually. Much brighter, much powerful than this. But we have not seen. It is the, the science of astronomy has been proving to us that this is one among the thousands of suns in the universe. And there are suns which are powerful than, in fact there are stars which are powerful than this. Because they are far away, therefore you don't see it. Is there only one earth like this? That's what we think. We better think like that. There are many such galaxies are there. And one also will say, nobody like me. Oh, okay. That's what you think. Every mother thinks there is nobody like my child. Every child, every mother thinks, nobody like my child. Some people say, nobody like my dog, I know, in another place I was telling this joke and it's very funny. So, 2 people are talking about their dog. So, one lady said, my dog is the smartest one. You have a dog, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay. My dog is the smartest one. How do you say that? Morning when I wake up, this guy goes to the door, opens the door by himself, picks up the newspaper, comes and gives it to me. What do you think? Is it not a smart dog? So the other lady said, my dog is smarter than yours. How? Because he told me. He told me what your dog does. So everyone feels that mine is great. Every author says my book is the greatest book. It's the way they sell. Mine is the greatest book. Nobody has written ever before like this. So is it so? Is it true? So we realize that there is only one which is incomparable because it is one without a second. Advitiya Vastu. Nirupama. Incomparable. The word upama is a very interesting word in Sanskrit. It is split into 2 parts. Upa means samipe. Upanayanam. You know the word Upanayanam? What does it mean? Taking the child or this boy to the Guru, the proximity of the Guru. Upanayanam. Nayanam means Nayanam means to lead. Upanayana means to lead the boy to the Guru. That's what is the tradition. Upahara. Upakara is different from upahara. Upakara is a help. Upakaroti. That means when somebody is doing something, let's say he is going to help somebody, right? So that is upakara. Kara means to, not karam. Kara means to karoti. So if somebody is doing something and you go near to that person and help, that's called upakara. So upahara means other words is taking it away. Kru karati. Now, so upa word means samipa. Then ma. Ma in Sanskrit means to measure. Ma miyate. So like you have in Hindi, map karna. Map means, I call it as map. Map karna means to measure. Measure. In English it becomes meter, measure, M. See that? Measure, measurement, meter, mileage, M. All of them M only. See that? So, measurement basically. So, miyate, to measure. Analyze. So, how do you, that's the reason why the Vedas are called Purva Mimamsa. Mimamsa means analysis of the first kind. Then, that is about karma, upasana. Then comes the later portion about philosophy, that is called Uttara Mimamsa. That is also analysis only, but it's about truth, about a higher reality. Earlier about the Swarga Prapti and Karma, etc. Later on it is about the Atman, about the self. So Upama means anything you want to compare with another one, you have to bring them closer, either physically or mentally. So you can say that, oh, I had this food here, it was not like the one I had yesterday. So you are comparing. And you to compare, you can bring closer and then see what are the things matching and what are not. Now you might have, when you were young, you might have had this, find 6 differences between these two. They have to be next to each other, then only you say, okay, this is there, this is not there, this is there, this is not there. Right? Then only you can do the comparison. So, Upama means basically bringing a thing closer to the another to see the difference. And one thing that your children will never like. Isn't it? You are not like your brother. Yes, I am not. Why are you telling me that? I know that I am not. Isn't that true? Or it's not like your friend, in your school. I know that he is smarter than you. And nobody likes that. Because I don't need to be compared with somebody else. So here, in the context of Vedanta, what they say is, that which is a real can never be compared with anything else. That's why it's called Nirupama. Now I'll tell you why the logic is, what the logic is. The Vedanta says the absolute truth is that not having any particular form, not having any particular name, not having any particular quality. Jati niti kula gotra dhuragam nama rupa guna dosha varjitam desha kala vishayadi vartiyat brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani. Shankaracharya says in Vivek Chudamani, that is one. Jati niti kula gotra dhuragam. It has no jati. It is not niti, no kula, no gotra. It has not born out of a particular clan or a family or a lineage or a group. It is beyond that. Now, Who is telling this? Shankaracharya. When is he telling this? At least 1200 years back. 8th century he was. Imagine a society which had divided itself with so many clans, jati, or the Brahmana, and then Kshatriya, and Vaishya, and Shudra, this and that, and then poor, and then Kshatriyas, and after that, then you have according to profession, according to the birth, according to the financial status. In so many different ways, in the past, the society was divided in so many ways. At that time, what was his teaching? That which reality is, you are, is far away from jati, niti, kula, gotra. Now our problem is, after 1200 years also, we still have that problem. That's why when you come to our Chinmaya mission, we will never ask you which language you speak. We don't. Of course, if you want to take language class, that's a different thing. Which state you are coming from, whether you are a Brahmana, Kshatriya, or Vaishya, Shudra. It doesn't matter. You are here for knowledge. That is totally irrelevant to us. Do you have the interest to learn? That's all it matters. But that is not the way generally people are. Moment you introduce somebody, what's your last name? First thing you will ask, what is your last name? Oh, okay, you are Kshatriya. You are a Brahmana. You are a Vaishya. You are Shudra. Immediately there is a block in our head. Because we have a preconceived notion about a particular, either the jati or niti or kula, gotra. Immediately we say, branded. The moment you brand yourself, actually you are separating yourself from the world. The moment you bring those factors into mind, you are actually, somebody's making noise there.
It's the dog.
Can you just make him?
To go? Okay.
Yeah. Not that I hate, but so the moment you bring those parameters into your relationship or any kind of your approach to life, you are actually separating yourself from the world. Some places when you go, some temples, they won't allow you unless you wear the Namam. Who created this? Did Bhagavan say, if you don't wear a Nama, you are not my devotee? If you don't wear this, you are not my devotee. If you don't wear this, you are not my devotee. Then that's not that God I don't want. A God that discriminates, I don't want that God. See, it is said that one person was he had associated himself with a big temple. And he wanted to do a lot of things, but it is always true that unless you have a power, you do not get the responsibility. You do not have the right. This right and responsibility will go together. If you have the right to do, then you are responsible to do that. But he was not able to get into the inner circle of people at all. Those who are the founders or those who have invested into the temple, those who have the trustees of the temple, etc., he could not get in there because he was after all wanting to work. So it so happened that he was sitting there in front of the temple Lord. Says, how is that I want to do the seva, but how is that I'm not allowed to do this because there are people who have the power and authority alone and they don't do also. Bhagavan, show me the way. And then there was a voice that came. Do not worry, my dear child. You do your work in the Lord's name. Who are you? Bhagavan. Oh, thanks for your advice. Yes, you continue to do your work. Even I am not allowed into that board. I am continuing to do my work also. So, do you think Bhagavan is interested in what kind of a sign you are wearing on your head? If you think Bhagavan is interested in whether you are a Kshatriya, Brahmana, Shudra, or wearing Vaishnava or Shaiva, then that God is not worth even pursuing. It was said once Ramana Maharshi was there. And one person came to him and he was quite unhappy. So he said, what happened to you? He said, Bhagavan, I came here just 2 days back and since then I am very miserable. What is wrong? You are not getting the food or what is wrong with you? He said, no, I am a great Krishna Bhakta. I am coming from Vrindavan. I heard about you and then I wanted to see you. I came here. And in Vrindavan, when I was there, every day I had a talk with Bhagavan Krishna. And he will answer to me also. I had such a intense conversation with him. And since the day I came here, he never appears in front of me. So I am very miserable. So Ramana Maharshi smiled and said, I am not blaming Krishna for that, I am blaming you for that. Why? Because your imagined Krishna is not a real one. If he is available there, he should be available here also. If he is located in one place and not located in one place, then it is not Bhagavan. You understand that? Bhagavan means all-pervading reality. How can he be available only in Vrindavan, not available here? Then what you are thinking that as Bhagavan is nothing but a part of your mind only. So most of us, unfortunately, born in a conservative kind of an environment, think only when you wear this kind of a dress or wear you kind of this kind of religious symbol, then only you are accepted as a Bhakta. Whereas Bhagavan is not comparable. Why it is? Because Jati Niti Kula Gotra Duragam. Nama Rupa Guna Dosha Varjitam. Nama Rupa Guna. These are all doshas. Dosha means defects. Having a form is a defect. Why? Because it is subject to destruction. Rupa. Nama Rupa Guna Dosha. Any guna is also dosha only. And Desha Kala Vishaya Adivarti. It is beyond time, space and any object. That is Brahman. That you remember. Brahma Tattvamasi Bhavayatmani. Now that which has no name or form, how will you compare? If a thing has a particular form, then you compare with another form. If it has particular quality, you compare with another quality. You take an apple and orange in your hand, obviously you know apple is not orange. It tastes different, this tastes different. This form is different, this form is different. The texture is different, this is different. Smell is different, this is smell is different. You can compare only when there are qualities. Two qualities. How can you compare space with anything else? Tell me that. Space is like what? Is a space. You cannot compare with anything else because there is no form of space. Where does it stop and where does it start and where does it end? So therefore, when it comes to Vedantic nature of Vedantic understanding of reality, it is not comparable to anything. So when a person comes to realize oneself as that reality and looks at himself as that, how he or such a person would be relating himself to the world. That is how our Mahatmas live. When we look at them, absolutely no prejudice, division, any kind of a preconceived notion in their mind. They never judge people based upon the look or the language they speak or the caste and color or creed they come from, region or religion, gender, status, education, none. You know, Ramana Maharshi was approached by a very rustic villager. He came to see him And at the same time, there were some Pandits who were sitting there, who were also devotees of Ramana Maharshi. They were talking about, Brahma Sutra and many other things. And they were discussing about some of the ideas which are presented in the scriptures. So this very humble, simple villager came and surrendered to, sat next to him. And then Ramana Maharshi was closing his eyes and he was listening to what they were discussing. So when he opened the eyes, this young man was sitting there. He looked at him. So the young man said, "Can I ask you a question?" "Yes." "What are they discussing about?" So he said, "They are discussing about nature of the truth, nature of God." So he had tears in his eyes, this young man. "I also want to know about Bhagavan, about God. But I have not learned like them. I have not even understood a word of what they are saying. Is it possible for me to realize God without any of the things which they are saying?" Ramana Maharshi smiled and said, "Do you know that you don't know what they are saying? Do you know that what they are saying you don't know? Do you know that you don't know?" He said, "I know that I don't know." Okay, leave the I don't know. Who is that who doesn't know? I. Go deeper into that I, you will find the same thing which they are discussing. You don't need to know what they know. You need to know who doesn't know. The one who does not know in you is the one who knows there. That one neither can be reached by knowing nor by unknowing. It is untouched by knowledge and ignorance. Jnana varjita ajnana hina chit jnana mastikim jnatu mantaram. Jnana varjita, without knowledge, devoid of knowledge. Ajnana hina chit, it is without ignorance. It is neither knowledge nor ignorance. Knowing which, do you need to do anything else? That is the incomparable nature of the self. It is neither coming into the realm of knowing, knowledge, nor it is coming into the realm of ajnana or ignorance. Because ajnanam or ignorance I know, jnanam also I know. What I know, and I know what I don't know, but I don't know who that knows. It is like this. You walk into this room, the light is there, all the windows are open, and you can see all the objects there. Can you? Let us say at around 8 o'clock in the night, you come to the same room where there is no sunlight, there is no light, let us say here also. What will you see? What will you see? Tell me. There is no light outside, there is no light inside. What do you see? Huh? Be careful when you are answering me. When you come right now, the light is there outside, inside, and you will see all the objects. Correct?
Yeah.
You are following me?
Yeah.
Okay. So around 8 o'clock in the night, outside light is not there, inside light is also off. What do you see?
Only those things that are illumined in some fashion.
No, there is no light at all.
Nothing.
You will see what?
You see darkness.
You will see darkness. So you see, right? You see?
I see what you mean. I mean,
Do you see? Do you see?
yeah.
With what?
Yeah.
With what do you see? With what do you see?
I mean, we don't see anything.
Okay, you see nothing. You see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With what do you see?
With our own eyes, right?
No. What you see the darkness? With the eyes only.
Yeah.
What you see the object is also eyes. What you see the darkness is also eyes. Tell me, the eyes are different from the objects that you see. If there are light, you see objects. If there are no light, you see darkness. But seeing continues, right? Seeing, the act of seeing continues. If there are objects, you are seeing the objects. If there are no objects, you are seeing the darkness. But seeing continues. That is the nature of reality. It's incomparable. This awareness is aware of what it knows, what the intellect knows. The awareness is even aware of ignorance. That awareness you are. That's what Ramana Maharshi said. Don't compare that with knowledge. Ever. Just because somebody has read, somebody has studied, does not mean he knows awareness. And at the same time, somebody who is not studied at all does not mean he does not know awareness. Awareness is independent of knowing and not knowing. Because it is on its own. It is incomparable. That is why he says, Jnana masti kim jnatu mantaram. When you know that, is there anything more to be known? Yajñātva sarvamidam vijñātam. Today morning also I had a satsang on that. Yajñānāt param nasti. Jñayam param nasti. There is nothing in Atmabodha it says that. Yadrishtva na aparam drishyam. Yajñātva na aparam jñayam. Having known with nothing more to be known. Having seen with nothing more to be seen. Yet sukhat na param sukham. After gaining which bliss, there is no more bliss. So, this is why Mahatmas who have lived in that nature of consciousness have absolutely no discrimination with respect to the people or anything that they deal with. For them, everybody is same. Whether you are a scholar, pandit, or an illiterate, unlettered individual. Even the case of a person who is a sinner and a saint also, they won't make any difference. That samadarshitvam, that sameness in attitude. That's what in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna also says very beautifully, that vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gavi hastini sunichaiva swapakecha pandita samadarshinaha. Sughrun mitra ari udasena madhyasva deshya bandhushu sadhushvabicha papeshu samabuddhi vishishyate. Whether a person is a man of humility because of learning, brahmana, sattva, or a person who is eating the dog meat. Imagine a person who is eating the lowest level of the animals. Shunichaiva swapakecha. Even a dog or a dog eater. Pandita samadarshina. Similarly, Suhrut. Suhrut means a well-wisher or a friend. Suhrut actually is a well-wisher, like your father or brother. Mitra, friend. Suhrut Mitra. Udasina, one who is indifferent. Madhyastha, one who is a mediator. Dveshya, one whom you hate. Everybody hates. Bandhu, a relative. Sadhu, a good person or a man of saintly. Papi, a sinner. In all these people, Pandita Samadarshana. Why? Because they don't compare. You are better than him. She is better than that one. You are closer to me, that one is far off from me. You are more needed, less you are needed. None of those. So that ability to see the oneness is because they have reached a point of recognition of themselves as the incomparable truth. That is the sadhana. One has to reach that point of equanimity. That point of, what do you call that in scientific words today? Singularity. That's now the words, the very, what do you call? The prime buzzing word nowadays is singularity. Right? In the world of science. So what everything merges into. Like if you go to a ocean, you will not see which water came from which river. Can you? Can you see that? Every water from all rivers have come and merged into the ocean. From the ocean, you will never be able to separate it. Oh, this is from Black Sea and that is from Red Sea. this is from Arabian, this is from Indian. No, none of those. So the mind of a yogi, the mind of a Mahatma remains uninfluenced by any of those jati, niti, kula, gotra, dorakam, nama, rupa, guna, dosha, desha, kala, vishaya, brahma tattvamasi bhavayatmani. So when I was with Gurudev, not many occasions I wish I had. When people say that, oh, I saw Gurudev in the 60s, I envy them. I saw him towards the last part of his life. And I even cherish those moments of being with him. And I envied when you were there when he was young. In the 60s, he was only 40 years or so. At that time, how did you miss him? How did you not be with him? I mean, when I met him, he was already 70 years old. And those people who have seen him when he was 40, 45 years, they should have left everything to be with him. So even those few moments or few days I have traveled or being with him, I realized the way he would do things, the way he will handle people, it's totally different. That is what, when you are observing a Mahatma, you realize that. He cannot behave, he would not behave the way everybody would behave. Not that he will become peculiar or something. Absolutely no way treating somebody different from another. So that's what we all suffer, right? Oh, you treat that person differently, this, you will never do that. And everybody feels that he is closer to him. Everybody. That's one magic, everybody. Oh, Gurudev, he has special place for me. Everybody says the same thing, then how will it be? How can it be possible for a person to make everybody feel the same? That is a magic, that's a greatness of a Mahatma. And everybody feels that I am special for him. It's like every Gopika felt that Krishna is with them only.
Yeah.
Everyone felt, oh, Krishna, he danced with me only, special dance. Whereas he was there with, for the same time he was with everybody, dancing at the same time. Now we have seen the stories or Raslila where he was with every Gopika. They all thought that he is only dancing with me. In the same way, only a Mahatma who realizes the absolute truth can make that total absence of discrimination among the people, at the same time make them all feel. That's why Krishna also says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosya na priya. Everybody is same to me. There is nobody dvesha, nobody I have dvesha, nobody I have priya. Dear and undear, hatred and love is not in me. That is not possible for us because we always have few pet things. Then those who have those pet qualities, closer. Those who have the hatred qualities, they are far away. In our mind, we keep them away. These prejudices will continue. But we should work on making sure that we are transparent, like that of a mirror. As much as possible, do not bring those disparities in the mind. Uparama, it's called. Uparati. Uparati is different. Uparama means these differences must subside slowly, 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 slowly. Like for example, if you take a tree, the tree has leaves, twigs, branches, flowers, all those are all there. But the best part of the tree is the fruit. Is it not true? You may have a tree with flowers, all those things, but if the tree starts giving fruit, it actually fulfills its purpose. In the same way, until a person realizes the highest truth, the phala of human life is incomplete. The very fruit of living must be the realization of the one and absolute love for that one. So the tree had fulfilled its purpose only when it brings fruit. Now, why I am giving that simile is, when a tree, when it fulfills its purpose, if you have a mango tree, I think there's a mango tree.
That's
Yeah? It's just started, I think this is started up. So when the mango tree goes up, and then probably the neighbor will get more than you. When you keep there, and then they will get more than you. Anyway, so when a tree has grown up to such an extent and finally it has started yielding fruits, it fulfilled its purpose of existence, right? That's one thing, one aspect of it. Second aspect of it is, it doesn't protest who takes the fruit. Does it? You go and take the fruit. No, I'm not going to give you. Do they say that? Does it say that? Does the flower you pick up, is it decided by the tree? Whether you should pick up or somebody else? So will be the life of a Mahatma. And the life of a Mahatma is there where he will give the best, no matter what. Who takes is whoever wants to take it. They will imitate completely the nature. Like the sun doesn't decide whom to light, it lights up. Everyone the same way. You want it, you go out. If you don't want it, you go and stay inside. Gurudev used to say to all of us, you splash loud to everyone. If they don't want, they will run away from you. Don't worry about it. You must give. Don't stop that. You must give. In Ramayana, I was handling Valmiki Ramayana. So I was reading through that. Then in the next class I will be handling that subject. It is Guha was telling about Rama to Bharata. Because Bharat was coming in search of Sri Rama. And Guha was explaining to him, why Rama is so dear to me. And while explaining that, he says to Bharata, I looked at Rama and Lakshman. They were very tired after the travel, and then they were resting. So I decided then, along with all my clan, I brought a lot of fruits and many other things, honey, fruits, roots, etc. And gave to Bhagavan Ram. He was very happy, and he looked at me with such a smiling face. I'm so glad that you have that sensitivity to bring this much of fruit for all of us, for all the three of us, very tired. I'm very happy that you did that, and it shows that how innocent, how loving you are. But I won't take it. So Guha said, did anything wrong? No, nothing wrong. Because I gave it to you, because he was a Nishada. Nishada means a person who is, it's like a hunter, it's a tribal. You do not want to take because it is given by me? No. Then he says, Kshatriya dharma is to give and not to take. Kshatriya dharma is to give and not to take. And that's my policy. See, the beauty of the character is, why I am saying this is, when he went to Shabari, he took it. Isn't it? He took the fruits. Now, the scholars will wonder, why is he doing that? Because he has done and finished God. Now, they are wondering about why is he did with Shabari and not with Guha. Both of them are of the same category, you see. Yeah. Guha is also a tribal person. And Shabari was also tribal only. He also brought fruit. She also brought fruit. Then he didn't take it. He took it there. Why? If you think about it, Guha gave fruits. Shabari gave love. That's the difference. No doubt, Guha also had all the respect, etc. But innocent love of the Shabari who said that, who did not even know that it is wrong. You see, Guha knows it is wrong. Guha knows that it is a prince. Guha knows it is Dasharatha's son. Shabari didn't even know that. Shabari did not have an idea about who this person is. After she gave to him and he started eating and he asked, do you know who I am? No, but I know one thing. What? Anybody who comes to my doorstep is Ram. Therefore you are Ram. And Bhagavan smiled and said, I am. Until this point, anybody who came to me, she said, I did the same thing. That love of Shabari is different. It's far above anybody else. That's why I said, the Lord is completely, and the Bhagavan Sri Rama is a total manifestation of the Lord's all qualities. Maryada Purushottam. One who kept the tradition of being a human. So the Mahatmas are those who have, identified themselves to that Lord's qualities. And thus they live in a different plane of consciousness. And that is why they are adorable, worshipful, not because of any other reason, not because even knowledge, just because of that, because the scholar also is worshipful. No. That's a big difference between a scholar and a saint. A scholar talks out of head, and the saint will talk from the heart. That's a difference. Thus we see Gurudev and such other Mahatmas who demonstrated continuously the teachings of the Upanishad, Gita, Ramayana, etc. When we go closer and observe them, you realize they demonstrate, they show what it is. Nirupamaaya Namah, incomparable. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, Sarve Santu Niramayaha, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschid Dukkhabhat Bhaved. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.